And here we are in ATMOSFAR. Let's see. Click on auto detect. It sets really high. Not sure what that is. I need to invert the pitch. This does seem incomplete. Scaling. At least it has a scaling option, right? You can increase the user interface size. New solo game. It is of utmost importance. Oh! It's not the future. Or is it? It is of utmost importance that all colonists contribute their fair share in the greater colonization effort. But Pace lost their sense of fair long ago. Life on Tychos is brutal. You wanted to take a different path, and that's why they put you here. Several quotas have been filled, many quotas have been missed. Same routine, day in, day out. The alarm blares. You shift your weight on the bunk bed and swing your legs. We hear the alert. Over the edges, your eyelids are heavy, your body exhausted, but you have to follow protocol. Do I, though? The invert setting didn't stick. Oh, invert player pitch is not an option. It's only the wasp pitch. So I'm going to say no to that, and then I use my third party mouse invert shenanigans, because that's not annoying at all to have to do that. I feel handicapped is the word. That I have to start raw Excel every bloody time. Raw Excel, and then I have invert mouse. And go back to the game. And I click on 8 on the numpad. And then my mouse is inverted. Obviously clicking on a button in the game would have been easier, but hey. Anywho. Dismiss. Hold J to do that. We have a journal. The cool thing about raw Excel and mouse invert as a combo of two software bits is that if you go into the menu, the mouse invert is gone. It detects that. It's very, very nice. It always has a bit of a delay, like a second or two. Make your way to the main entrance. There seems to be a filter. Oh, hello. Are you? You look dangerous. Get to work, convict. You have not reached your quota. Okay. To let us work hard somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, so we are in a penal colony for having thoughts. We have an extractor. It doesn't extract garbage. Hey Andy, welcome back. Rust scrap. Tools use electric power. You can track your power supply on your backpack. Oh yeah. It recharges slowly with solar energy. Crafted batteries are standing close to certain plant life. Okay. Funky. Okay. I don't think we've got too many graphics options. Like we can't turn off anything. There seem to be a few filters moving on here. Bloom is in effect in an okay way, it seems. But yeah, the tad blurry and washed out, which in part is the graphic style, I think. Whoops. He fell down. Another scrapper. Oh, we're not supposed to talk. I didn't know that. We are prisoners. I mean... Volerite. Two suns. A ringed planet with a moon. So we have no clue where we are. We just know it's day 2017 of our incarceration in this penal colony. A horrible thought. What was the other game that looked so washed out, where I found the solution somewhere? Oh no, I didn't find the solution. The developers changed it. Darkhaven had this washed out look as well. And it's the fog. What about the fog? Volerite delivered to the trash compactor. Is that here? A small battery. Fellow vagabond, no matter how long it takes you, no matter what pace claims, we'll still be out there doing everything we can to help you back to us. Stay resilient, you will find what you need. A vagabond always does. We are the resistance. We found the scrapyard. That looks like a trash compactor back there. Whoop. Yeah. Whoops. A bowl of slop. Congratulations, you ate a bowl of slop. Now you feel better. You may continue on your sentence until work duty ends. You have 156,095 volerite scrapped, and you need to do 1,000,000. Uh-huh. Let's ignore that for a second. Trying to get past the bot. Whoa! They don't really like me getting close, do they? We can't scrap them though, I think. Let's try to scrap the bot. Uprising starts now. It starts spinning up the... Now we can't scrap it. Okay. Yeah, I would like to turn off the foggy shenanigans. I'm not sure we can do that. No. Okay. What the? What's going on? Oh. Strange weather. It's not weather. Orbital bombardment. Run away! Escape! Escape. Salvage the drone. Oh, lovely. I could actually salvage the drone. That is more than I expected from this game. Okay. Quick. Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't look down. Don't look down. But do jump down. Yeah, the gravity is relatively low, so we can jump down. Oh, kind of falling apart. Low resources. Get to the landing shenanigans and find a way to get airborne. Okay. That siren is super annoying. Prison break from an asteroid or whatever we are on is not easy. Landing docks. Oh, there's a ship there. Wah! Wah! Well, ship. What? Recover? Wasp. Exit. I want to fly the bloody thing. Look at it! Start the engine. Retract landing gear. No. Whoa. Oh, but now I have to invert the wasp because it's double uninverted, if that makes sense. Meow. Ah! Where are we going, though? Down there? This does not look much safer than the other place. Oh. I feel like the mission is stuck at get to the docks. Yeah. The storm seems to be dissipating. Land your wasp to make sure it is fit to fly. Well, fly your wasp to make sure you're not dying, but the storm, the weird storm is the next one. It makes the cutest sounds. Ooh. That's not a good landing spot. How about here? It's not really fit to fly, but it's a very cute little thing. Camp hub. Transfer fuel. Cannot refuel it. Oh, I can connect the electricity to shenanigans. Okay. Huh. Alright. Can't extract anything. I think the game needs to realize that I'm... It's not super fit to fly this wasp. Let's go over there, that looks interesting. What's the game called where you explore around in a weird outer wilds? This is where they wanted me to go. Derp. Nearest, yeah, the Morkneck cluster. Whoa, wobbly. Whoa, no. Don't you dare. Emergency landing. Yeah, this is gonna go good. Uh-oh. If there's anyone alive down there, please go away. Bonk. That didn't work. It's not going forward. Ah, don't explode. I wanted to land in this area, but that didn't work. Okay. Recover wasp. Yeah, okay, and then it lands here. That's good. Like a log. It's also very No Man's Sky. For odd reasons. This I can pack up later and put at on the back of the ship. I can craft a cog. Okay. Let's gravity scrap that. We can't just scrap nature. Orange. Like that. Glass. You can see through it. Nutritious food. A fuel canister. But how about... no, I had to use up the canister to add the fuel to my personal supply, and then I could transfer it to the wasp. Uh-huh. So, we're supposed to go to an old pace facility to get a repair tool. It might feel a bit too empty for now. This game. Oh. Ah, there's a bird. Up there. I don't think that the graphic style is particularly convincing. Huh? The hell are you? Cthulhu penguins. Some more resin. The odd music is odd. Odd fog is weird. Please give me a scrap. And the scale of the plastic residue is weird. Like that bottle we saw earlier was nearly our own size. I don't know. Okay, how do we get down there? Could try to get across up there. This is good. You need to look for a way on your own. You have a waypoint, but you don't have a trail to follow, like a yellow line to walk on. So. But this whole blurry fog thing is super annoying. I'm gonna try one thing. Turn down post-processing and global. No, let's just post-processing. That didn't help. Go here. No. I mean, it's the demo, so I expect the full game to have a toggle for this bloody blur. Horrid. Backpack's full. Okay. Can we free range explore this? Or we can free range fall down this, I think. Yeah. This is not the way. Oh, time. So there is linearity in lots of ways in this game, although it does not look like it at first. There's only one path. And there's little islands and not a huge world that you can explore. Which is fine to onboard you, and in the demo or also in the full game, I think. It's fine, it's just not the full exploration experience then. I mean, fair enough, it's hard to make a super open game. Especially for a demo, it could also be a bad choice because players are then... What? Banani? Oh, that's one of the electricity plants. Just in this case, this one sucks out the energy. Ooh. Hey, Emre. There were robots in the beginning. I'm not sure if they are monsters. I saw flying birds, and the plant life can suck energy out of your battery. So I'm gonna steal the bird's shiny stuff. Considering its nest size, it should be a pretty large bird. Rest is decoration. Right, so there are plants that drain energy. Yeah, well, if they are killer robots, they will definitely be dangerous. That's dangerous. Furniture scrap. What are these big boys? We don't know. I have identified a repair station at the dock on the west edge. My mission to retrieve data from the weather station further south will have to wait until I have repaired my equipment. Crazy weather really fried my tank. Okay. Flamethrower plant. So, the path I saw earlier to cross was here. Past the energy draining plant. Ooh. I feel like having a backpack would be great, but with a jetpack addition. Yeah, definitely not a friendly plant. Absolutely not. These are also snappy, right? They also drain energy. Nah. They're these weird bird things, but they don't do anything. They just look weird. It definitely looks like a foreign planet. Ooh. Here we are. Ah, there's a robot. See it? Go this way. Do we know if the robots are fireproof? We don't. There's a way where I can get up, back up again, right? Oh yeah, back here. Whee. Jetpack time. Very lovely. Okay. Industrial scrap. A wombat duck crossbreed with Cthulhu face. No, I can't collect wire or circuit boards. Let's see. You put the message in there. Oh, I just used up the battery? No. Did the... What? Did the circuit board just vanish because I pressed use on it? That's not supposed to happen. I wanted to use the food and ended up using the truck. Oh, I can carry it around. That's interesting. Oh, I wish more games had this feature. I know there's a mod for a mine test, which is a open source Minecraft code. That especially has a mod for this called I Have Arms, and you can then carry certain things. Wire. Now I could use it for transportation. Aww, I'm sad about the electronics being gone. Okay, we'll survive. Maybe. I'm supposed to find a repair tool. A welder. And that's a replacement motor. The boot. Use the welder to stabilize the wasp. Ah, interesting. More industrial scrap. That's kind of cool. You could repair the button to get here. Kind of the side door. Whoops. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay. That? Oh, you get locked in. That's why you need the welder. Okay, so they force you to learn. Good. Good. I'm gonna take this. And then I'm gonna use the elevator. Up. Kinda cool. It's a very tiny thing, isn't it? But, apparently I'm not supposed to be smart and take the box with me. I couldn't place it on the elevator. I'm gonna try again. There's no good reason that you can't take the box out. Right? You can't. You just can't place it on there. And interestingly enough, I could interact with that button. But I can't interact with that button. Okay, so I go on foot. Maybe I need to hold it like this. But this button in the middle of the elevator doesn't work. Boo! So I'm gonna jetpack up. Oh, fuel is used up quickly, but replenishes automatically. Okay, let's see where exactly the elevator would have put us over there. I'm not sure I can make the jump. Oh, I can. Easy. So the elevator would have put us here. Yeah, well on our way back. Easy. Just because they wouldn't let me do the elevator with the box trick. It wasn't a long way around though. It's quite alright. Now we have a box. What? Put the box next to the other box. Did the fuel respawn? Okay, let's see. We need more resources. Okay. But yeah, that we lost the electronics is still beyond me. I didn't understand how that worked. So hull integrity is back to normal. Very good. Here are the hover engines. And now we're missing some cogs. And the propulsion needs fixing. Cogs and pipes. Let's see. We've got pipes. Whoops. There was this. Two cogs and a pipe. Oh, there's the circuit board. Maybe we did research it and then it vanished. Totally possible. Oh, we need it. In theory, I can pack up the crafting table, but I can only move it. It auto connects to the to the power here from the camp. Yeah, I know low power is a thing. Let's see. You transfer. So we had 80 fuel. That's not too much. We don't have solar power at the moment. Zafar plant for a battery. Just use the battery. For sticky resin. Yeah, I did collect everything from storage. Pack up your camp. I could do with more fuel, to be honest. 4 kilometers. No, 400 meters. Yeah, let's make some fuel. Hydrogen crystal. Okay, do we have space? Yeah, we don't need the handwritten note. These are the Zephyr things for the batteries. Whee! I'm not ultra convinced that this is going to be a great game, but it's definitely a decent demo. That much I can say. There are a few bits and bobs here to explore, but it's not a lot. More food. But fuel is more important than all the other things we have, so... Alright. Alright. Alright, this one. We don't have a flashlight. Hang on. I'm a bit afraid to fall down somewhere. Ooh. I probably should have flown there with the ship. Yeah, I should have. Okay, I thought it was on this rock, but it's on the next rock over. Oh, there's fall damage. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, if we take the wasp, we also will find out how long the fuel will last us. The small bits we have. Oh. A vignette effect. That is not very subtle. Whee. Beep, boop, boop. Alright, the engine. Retract landing gear. Full turn. Get crystals. The fuel gauge is on the right side. And I think we've got 40 fuel and the low fuel warning is not there yet. Yeah, so we couldn't have crossed even if we wanted. On foot. Yeah, safe spot to land on this. Volcanic. Geyser field. Put out the landing gear. Oh, rough landing. Rough landing. It's not falling over yet. Fair enough. I've got one inventory slot. Hey, Poetrix, welcome. This one's actually not too bad. It's called ATMOSFAR. The ones before were not so great, I'd say. Yeah, no, the ones before were not so great. We had Omen, Northmere, Cthulhu 1920, and now we're checking out ATMOSFAR. You've been checking out your favorite genre. Well, no, not your favorite genre, but you play those a lot, right? Your idle games. Have you tried the one with the dice? I saw that earlier. Dice, incremental, clicker, idle shenanigans. You roll dice to get more dice. Sounded solid. Would you recommend one of them? Oh, and we're gonna try Extinction Day next. I'm not sure this game can compete, like actually compete with similar games. You know, can it compete with No Man's Sky or Outer Wilds or I don't know. Oh, there you go. I need 4 crystals, and something was just burning me earlier. Yeah, okay. Something's hot here. Oh, there's a few actually. Do share. Now we got 6 cubes. Crystals. Check the facility up here. Scritchy, Scratchy, and Dwarf Eats Mountain. That sounds awesome, actually. I wish this would be a real door. That's a bit sad. But the building is not actually a building we can enter. But these geyser fields are really... they're really something. Oh. Can't be too close. When they are active, that is. Okay, we got enough. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh. Now, I need to build... a crafting table. And then we need to make fuel. A hydrogen refinery. Okay. Wow. A circuit board, 2 cogs. Two cogs. And I would actually also need a storage trunk. Whoops. This is behaving weirdly. Ah, there's the first. The software constantly trying to invert and uninvert the mouse is acting up a bit. 2 cogs, 2 pipes. That's what I need. And we have 1 pipe and 1 cog. Indeed. And I need 2 cog, pipe, and then transfer hydrogen, which I put in here. And it automatically creates fuel. And I can connect electricity. I can only transfer the fuel from the player to the WAS. And steps of 10. Okay. Gritchy Scratchy is about scratching lottery tickets, and Dwarf Eats Mountain is about mining a giant wall for gold and gems. Okay. I think the dwarf game is something I could have a look at. Mining is always good. Rock and stone, right? Cool. We'll have a look at that. Oh, the game expects me to put the fuel in my inventory and not put it in the ship already. That means we would be stuck here much longer. And I'm not gonna mine again for 10 crystals. That's alright. We've seen enough of ATMOSFAR. This has some promise. Like I said, I'm not 100% convinced it can survive the competition, but it definitely has potential. It feels at times a bit empty, the world, or not really alive. That's a tiny issue. But the game as such works. It definitely needs an invert button for the player as well. Not only the wasp. Right, you only have to invert the wasp pitch, and you need the player invert as well. And I don't think it was under accessibility. No, it wasn't. At least you can scale the user interface, so that's alright. So ATMOSFAR is not too bad. I wouldn't go as far as to put it on my wish list, I think. But I'll click on follow for games like this, where I think they might have potential to be something for me. I click on follow, and then I get updates for their development cycle.